Humanity always survives droughts, famine, wars, atomic bombs. There's nothing that we can't survive. And again, we will survive the coronavirus. And again, this will pass. But there's one virus that oppresses us. And it's always oppressed us. And that virus is self-inflicted. And it's called fear. We've never conquered fear. Buddha taught us how to conquer fear. Jesus taught us how to conquer fear. Muhammad, Shiva. There's not a master throughout history that hasn't taught us how to conquer fear. And there's a very small word that's like venom for fear. And it's called love. We go beyond everything, but we can never learn to focus on love. We can create solutions for everything, for all the problems of the world. But in reality, there's only one solution. We need to learn to focus on what's unlimited, that which was within everyone, that goes beyond borders. It's universal. The whole of creation is focused on love, on praise, on gratitude, on unity, on the majesty of this beautiful planet, except for the humans. So the time's come that we have to change. We have to make new choices. And we have to be the action of those choices. We can't keep blaming each other, the politicians, the Chinese, the Americans. We can blame everyone. But at some point, we have to mature and point the finger back at ourselves and ask yourself one very important question. How can I change? How can I give to the world? How can I feel secure? How can I be more? How can I be that which I admire? Instead of being a needy child, always looking externally. And there's a simple answer. We have to focus in. You know, I'm as guilty of this as everyone. But the universe shook me so hard, I had to change. And I learned how important it was to take responsibility, to be with myself internally, to focus on praise, gratitude, love, and unity. So I'm going to teach you 4 facets. And you can close your eyes. And I'm going to lead you through these facets. And think to yourself, I'm at home. I've got time. I can really start to take responsibility. I can start loving myself, expanding an experience of love, and give that love to everyone around me. Because this will pass. So don't lose the moment. This is an important moment. This is the moment that you need to go in and heal your relationship with yourself. And as a consequence, with everyone around you. So let's close our eyes and let's focus. Facet is praise love for this moment in its perfection. And when I think this facet, I'm just going to gently place my attention in my heart. That place of peace, innocence, I had when I was a child. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. And I'm anchoring deep. Waiting a few seconds. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. Because there's nothing. Just you and the silence. Praise love for in its perfection. Breathing slowly, falling into my heart, like I'm diving into a warm ocean. Pray for this moment in its perfection. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. I don't strain, just gently repeating the facet. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. Breathing, gently connecting with my connects me to the whole of creation. It has no limit because it's the house of love. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. Don't think about your problems or your fears. Just keep placing them back into your heart. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. Keep repeating the facet to yourself. Praise love for this moment in its perfection. Now I'm going to change the facet. Thank love for my human experience in its perfection. And I know in this moment you might not be enjoying your human experience. But everything that transpires in our lives is an opportunity for evolution, to find more love, more unity, more internal security. Is that which is permanent. Thank love for my human experience in its perfection. Just keep thinking the facet and keeping your connection with your heart. Thank love for my human experience in its perfection. And now we're going to change the facet again. One of the most fundamental things to live without fear is the capacity to love ourselves unconditionally, with all our faults and all our judgments, and evolve from that point. Because our human experience is about evolution. In this moment, love creates me in my perfection. I am a perfect creation of love in evolution. Love creates me in my perfection. My attention again is profoundly in my heart. It's beyond the mind and all the criticisms and the self-violence I impose on myself. Love creates me in my perfection. When I learn to love myself unconditionally, I can love everyone unconditionally. Love creates me in my perfection. Attention in the heart. Going deeper and deeper into this space. Love creates me in my perfection. Into that space of silence. Just watching the thoughts, watching the breath, repeating the facet. Love creates me in my perfection. I don't have to believe it. I just need to focus in my heart. Love creates me in my perfection. Love creates me in my perfection. Finding that silence, that peace, that love that's deep within us, that dissolves all the fears, all the insecurities, all the doubts, and gives us real power, the power of love. Love creates me in my perfection. Love creates me in my perfection. love creates me in my perfection. Now we're going to sit deeply in our hearts and we're going to imagine all that energy moving out to the world. And Om, unity. All of that love radiating from our hearts, moving out. All that love connecting us all. Because the truth is, we are all a perfect creation of love. Beyond our differences, our beliefs, our social standing, our colour, our preferences, our privilege. We're all a perfect creation of love. Om, unity. All that energy moving out. Unity. All that trust. All of that unconditionality. Our desire for the world, for everyone. Om, unity. Union in the vibration of love. Om, unity. To all of the planet. Om, unity. Om, unity. Om, unity. We want to heal the planet. We want to experience love. Because it's who we are. We just have to destroy one virus. And that virus is called fear. We have to anchor in trust, in abundance, in giving, in appreciation, and become actions of love. Om, unity. Om, unity. Union and love for everyone. Om, unity. All of that energy coming from within and moving out. Om, unity. And the last facet is what all humanity has to take. That again, from internal abundance. Om, responsibility, and that. Because there's nothing that we aren't. We are everything. And we have to generate that love into everything. Responsibility lies in our world. Om. Responsibility. I am that. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm here in Uruguay, in my house, with my wonderful teachers, focused on consciousness, focused on love, trying to elevate the consciousness so we can go beyond this virus called fear. This too will pass, but we have to change our focus. So Mother Nature's locked us in the house. So let's take full advantage and imagine if we can change, I can promise you the world will change, but it's my responsibility. It's your responsibility. We can't keep blaming like little children. Take responsibility and focus on love. Namaste.